Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, family. Good morning. Rise and shine this morning. Rise and shine this morning. Rise and shine this morning. Yes, rise and shine this morning. 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 Get up, get up, get up, get up. Here I am this morning. Here I am this morning. It's a hot morning. Today is the last Thursday of July, July 30th, 2026, and the third and final installment of Divine Alignment. We're talking about divine alignment. We're talking about divine alignment. Alignment requires self-reflection and honesty. In this shift, divine alignment. Alignment requires self-reflection and honesty. Self-reflection and honesty. In this shift, divine alignment. To manifest change, align your thoughts with your desires. To manifest change, align your thoughts with your desires. That's going to be a future in this shift. Manifest. Manifest is going to be a future in this shift. Manifest. We align with our intuition. We attract what we desire. When we align with our intuition, we attract desire. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Living in alignment is key to true happiness. Living in alignment is the key to true happiness. Living with alignment is the key to true happiness. Alignment allows us to create a life filled with purpose. Alignment allows to create a life filled with purpose. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Divine alignment. In this shift, we're talking about excuse me, divine alignment. In alignment, we find strength and resilience. In alignment, we find strength and resilience. Can you imagine? In alignment, in alignment, in alignment, we find strength and resilience. Living aligned is about embracing your personal truth. Living aligned, living aligned is about embracing your personal truth. In this shift, divine alignment. In this shift, divine alignment. The alignment of your mind and heart nurtures growth. The alignment of your mind and heart nurtures growth. Come on, Wayne Dyer. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome in this shift. Divine alignment. In this shift, divine alignment. True alignment comes when we are honest with ourselves and others. Whew. True alignment comes when we are honest with ourselves and others. When you stand in the truth and your truth. When you stand in honesty and see yourselves and honest with yourself and honest with others, you are in true alignment. Alignment doesn't work with ego. Alignment worked with self-centeredness, self-awareness, and self-truth and self-honesty. That's when alignment that's when alignment is most activated. In this shift, divine alignment. When we live authentically, authentically, alignment naturally flows. I don't know why I'm having problems reading this morning, but that's about it. When we live our lives with authenticity, alignment naturally follows. It should be authenticity, but that's not my quote. That's somebody else's quote. In this shift, divine alignment. In this shift, divine alignment. The synergy of alignment creates transformative experiences. The synergy of alignment creates transformative experiences. You know, we have to uh, the synergy of alignment. Alignment is about working on yourself. Alignment is about finding your space, finding your truth, and working with yourself. Then comes the experiences and the change. But alignment of your mind, body, and soul, the mind, body, spirit, the tripartite, the alignment like this. You have to work on the alignment like this. Most of us have scattered experiences, but when we're in alignment, everything comes into focus. And therefore, once alignment comes into focus, once you're in alignment, all the other things come into play. All the other things come into play. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Authentic alignment stems from self-love and acceptance. Authentic alignment stems from self-love and acceptance. Baby, you got to accept yourself. What does RuPaul say? How you gonna love someone? How you gonna love someone when you don't love yourself? How you gonna love someone else when you don't love yourself? You gotta love yourself first. You gotta love yourself first. Our journey to alignment is marked by self-discovery and growth. Baby, our journey to alignment is marked by self-discovery and growth. I spent all of 2025 based upon self-discovery. Self-discovery on my health, self-discovery on my mental health, self-discovery on my physical health, self-discovery on my spiritual health. And when I once to finish all those levels of self-discovery, then I started coming into alignment. But I was not aligned. I was not aligned in 2025. I can tell you the truth, I was not aligned in 2025. Is when I started working on myself, working on the different aspects of myself, that I started moving towards alignment. And 2026 becomes a year where I'm focusing on alignment. And things are coming to pass. And things are coming to pass. So in this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. In this shift, divine alignment. The path of alignment is paved with courage and conviction. The path of alignment is paved with courage and conviction. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Act in alignment with your beliefs, create your reality. Act in alignment with your beliefs and create your reality. Alignment reveals the beauty of our individuality. Alignment reveals the beauty of our individuality. Why am I having word problems this morning? It's too early in the morning, that's what it is. But in this shift, in this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. In this shift, we're talking about divine. Alignment is about connection to your inner self and the universe. Alignment is about connection to your inner self. Once again, alignment begins with you. Alignment begins with your self-love. Alignment begins with your self-truth. Alignment begins with your self-awareness. Alignment begins with you. You cannot be aligned from the outside. You must be aligned from the inside. And when you're aligned from the inside, the universe responds. The universe responds. The universe responds to your alignment. In this shift, we're talking about alignment. To live aligned is to be guided by your heart's desires. To live aligned is to be guided by your heart's desires. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Your journey of alignment starts with self-care. Right? Oof. Your journey of alignment starts with self-care. That could be a shift message. Self-care. How do you take care of yourself? How do you take care of yourself? How do you take care of yourself? Your journey of alignment starts with self-care. It starts with you. How do you take care of yourself? How do you center yourself on a daily basis? Do you meditate? Do you listen to soft music? Do you read? Do you sit in a quiet room somewhere? How do you start? How do your journey with alignment begin? What type of self-care things do you do? A long bath, a long hot shower. Um, what other types of self-care do you do? What other types of self-care? List, spend time today and list yourself what you do for self-care. Spend time today and list what you do for self-care. And list what you do for self-care. Because I want to know what you do for self-care. Alignment allows your gifts to shine through. Amen. Alignment allows your gifts to shine through. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. Alignment begins, allows your gifts to shine through. Again, once you so focus on you, you're focused on your abilities, you're focused on your talents, you're focused on how you see the world, you're focused on how you act in the world, how you present yourself in the world, your gifts will shine through. Your gifts will shine through. Your gifts will shine through, and things will open up for you. Things will be made away for you. Consciously align with your true purpose, and prosperity will follow. Consciously align with your true purpose, and prosperity will follow. Amen on that. Amen on that. In this shift, we're talking about alignment. In this shift, we're talking about alignment. Self-discovery is the first step in aligning your life with your deepest desires. Again, aligning starts with self-discovery. I knew on my journey towards alignment, I knew there were certain things that I need to take care of that I wasn't aligned, that I wasn't aligned. There were certain things that were just crazy to me. There were certain things that were just absolutely, positively didn't make any sense to me in my journey. It didn't make any sense to me in my journey. I don't know why. It just things in 2024, 2025, things just didn't make sense that I had to stop. I had to stop the world. I had to stop. I had to take some self-reflection. I had to rest. I had to recover. I had to rejuvenate. I had to learn to resurrect. Learn to resurrect the aligned me because I was out of alignment. That was part of the problem. And so alignment begins with self-discovery. Being true to yourself, saying things ain't right. Things are not right. Behaviors are not right. Spending is not right. I'm making up stuff. I'm covering up stuff. What am I doing? And part of that discovery let me believe I was so far out of alignment, it wasn't even funny. And I had to work hard at getting back in alignment. And we followed our journey last year on all the R word affirmations, you will see the evolution from going from unaligned to aligned. The journey inward is a powerful one. Let self-discovery guide your alignment. Once again, alignment does not occur outside of ourselves. Alignment occurs with self-discovery. Alignment occurs with self-awareness. Alignment occurs when you finally figure out something not right, and you got to get back into the good gracious of your humanity and your being. In the quest for alignment, knowing yourself is the ultimate compass. Knowing yourself is the ultimate compass. You can't be aligned outside of yourselves. You can't be aligned outside of yourselves. You have to be aligned within yourself. Align with your true self and watch the world shift around you. Align with your true self and watch the world shift around you. Amen on that. Amen on that. Amen on that. Alignment, divine alignment. Self-discovery unearths your passions, align your life accordingly. Self-discovery unearths your passions, align your life accordingly. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. Not just alignment, but divine alignment. Divine alignment. To find alignment, deep dive into the ocean of your inner truths. To find alignment, deep dive. Even if those truths are ugly, trust and believe. Even those truths about are ugly, you still got to do it. Dive deep into the ocean of your inner truth, no matter what they look like, how ugly they are, how truthful they are, how enlightened they are. Your alignment depends upon your truth. Getting to know oneself is a beautiful alignment. Cherish that process. Listen, I cherish that process. I cherish that process. I cherish 2025. I have no regrets. 2025. I have no regrets. I loved finding out about myself. I loved the exercises that I was doing. I love 2025, even though it was a struggle, even though it was at times hard, even though it was stripping of falsehoods or stripping of vices or stripping of things that have helped that contribute to avoidance. Yes, 2025. That's why I have no regrets. I have no hurts. I have none of that because I was determined to be in alignment, and I did what it took to be in alignment, even when it got ugly. Self discovery is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of alignment. Self discovery is not a destination, but is a lifelong journey. Amen on that. Oh Lord, I'm only on page 5. Embrace your uniqueness is the key to alignment and authenticity. Embrace your uniqueness. It is the key to alignment and authenticity. In this shift, we're talking about divine alignment. I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to finish. I still got 4 more pages. I'm not going to finish. Your true essence holds the blueprint to your personal alignment. Your truth holds the blueprint to your personal alignment. Your truth holds the purpose. Your truth holds the purpose, holds the blueprint to your alignment. Your truth holds the blueprint of your alignment. Your truth holds the blueprint of your alignment. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your truth hold your truth? Your truth. It holds the key. It holds the blueprint. Your true essence holds the key, holds the blueprint to your personal alignment. If you don't stand in your truth, that's why there's a lot of people who are just not in alignment. I won't even go into discussion about that. But um, divine alignment is important. Divine alignment is important. And no, I did not finish. No, I did not finish. I'm at the 20-minute mark, and I still have 5 more pages to go. So, I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot. I did a lot. This alignment thing has taken a hold. This alignment thing has taken a hold. It might be just one more week. So just so I lied. So I spoke a mistruth. Maybe isn't the last installment. I don't know. Well, thank you for joining. If this message meant anything to you, click like and share to your social media platforms. If this message didn't hit home, that's okay too. Click like and share to your social media platforms anyway. You never know who might need to hear this message of divine alignment. Listen, I know a friend of mine was trying to get ready for work and started listening, and she had to stop. And she said, "Oh my God, this is the perfect timing." That she doesn't regularly listen. She doesn't regularly come on live. She listens later. Listen, I've learned a new phrase. I don't listen to you live. I listen to you later. Not live, but later. So listen. You want to replay? Replay later. The people who come on later. I look. The views are going up. The views are going up, and I want to thank the supporters. I want to thank the supporters who are doing all that. I want to thank you for joining us this morning. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. I don't do this for audience. I do this for whoever wants to listen, whoever. I don't do this for self. I don't do this for self. I don't do this for self at all. I do it because I love the work. I do it because I love to create content. And I do it because I never know who may need to hear. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love sharing. And who may need to hear this? And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Facebook no longer holds these videos, and so they are now available on YouTube. And so you want to replay an old one, you want to look at a new one, you want to replay an old one, you most certainly can go to YouTube in this shift, YouTube, and subscribe. So I'm at 20 out of 100, and not and 20 out of 980. I'm close to 100, and I'm on my way to 1,000, a thousand, 1,000 subscriptions. So come on in. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your friends. So who may not be able to come on Facebook Live, but come on anyway and go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel and you'll see all my videos. And yes, I do look like I have the same facial expressions on the, all the all the videos. Ugh. But I'm working on that, and I'm enjoying creating the content, and I'm enjoying the comments that I see, and I'm enjoying people who have told me they don't listen live, they listen later. You ain't gotta listen live, but you surely can listen later. I want to thank my crew. I want to give my thanks and my shout outs. I'd like to thank to my In the Shift team, my publicists for the ad campaign. I want to thank my producers. I want to thank my stylists. I want to thank my hair and makeup team. They selected the jewelry this morning. They selected the shirt this morning. I want to thank my writers and editors who keep me focused and keep me going. I want to thank my camera team. I don't get things. Facebook Live doesn't send me any messages anymore while I do the live, so we re-angled the camera. So I want to thank that, and I want to thank my lighting team. The lighting is soft this morning, so that's okay too. The lighting is soft this morning. So anyway, I want to thank you all for coming on board, whoever came on board this morning, and I want to thank you all who listened later. And take care. God bless. See you next week. See you next week in this shift. In this shift. In this shift. Take care. Have a great day. Deeper inner peace, even when you don't know the future. Yes. Yes, Pat. Deeper inner peace, even when you don't know the future. I may not know the future, but I know who holds the future. Amen on that. Once again, take care. God bless. See you next week.